Hi, my name is Udit Hinduja and I'm reporting for ThePrint with my colleague Suraj Bisht. We are at ground zero right now and in the village of Dharali, which saw the worst of the flash floods that affected the region. As you can see behind me, the entire bazaar area, the market area has been completely submerged along with homestays, hotels, people's houses. And what's really important to understand over here is that it wasn't just one flash flood. These came in waves. So the viral video that you've seen, where you've seen the flash floods kind of consuming everything in its path, was just one part of it. After that, there were multiple waves that kept on consuming more and more parts of the town. So the plains, which is where the bazaar and the mandirs and the hostels were, those are now about 40 feet below. So silt and rocks and debris have formed, and you see the NDRF, the National Disaster Response Force, and construction workers and people from the Indian Army working towards excavating the area, trying to recover any sort of survivors, any bodies. But it's going to be a very, very difficult task. They have sniffer dogs, they have radars. But remember that those ranges are very limited. I'm talking about 40 feet down below is where the plains kind of end. And you see the river over here on the side. The river has also kind of increased in height. This river used to be a good 20 feet below. And villagers over here would tell us about how they would have to go down this kind of steep hill to then climb back onto the other side. So the river at that time was 20 feet below. A lot of the houses have also been kind of submerged. So you can see that there are certain houses over here. These houses, this is the third floor of this house actually. So it's a good 10 to 15 feet below the first two floors. So villagers over here have kind of lost everything. They had to leave behind their belongings. They had to leave behind any sort of basic goods they had, any sort of furniture. And what was happening was that when the first floods hit, there was a festival going on at a mandir in the village. So the mandir was where they kind of ran to. Some of them were already at the mandir. Some of them moved to higher grounds when the first floods hit. Some of them were having lunch at home because these floods hit at around 1:30 p.m. on the 5th of August. So there's still a lot of damage that has been done to this area. People are still missing. There were a lot of laborers from Bihar and Nepal who were building houses over here. Remember, it was raining that day heavily, so there was no work going on, but a lot of them were in the bazaar area or they were in their homes relaxing. You can see that right opposite, on the other side of that mountain, is another village. It's called Mukwa. Mukwa is where the viral video was shot from, where people were blowing whistles trying to get the attention of the villagers over here. A lot of supplies have been coming in from Mukwa by mules. So rations have also been coming in by helicopters, because remember that the roads to this region are still completely damaged. There are still pockets that are destroyed, that people are not able to send any sort of vehicular assistance through. So it's going to be some time before any sort of vehicular access reaches these areas. For now, excavations are going on, relief work is going on, but rations are coming in. The people have all moved to a slightly higher up area in the village where the government is providing them with basic necessities, all the way from towels and shoes to cooking oil, potatoes, rice. So rations are coming in. The people have also they've expressed their gratitude to the government because of the rations, but they also want some sort of a place where they can call their home. They understand that this is a very dangerous and a difficult area to live, so they're looking for any sort of compensation and any sort of land where they can build on.